we're going to have with the management of Kirloskar Ferrous. Remember, the stock has almost moved to a 52-week high, or it hit a 52-week high a couple of days back, while the metal index is still under some pressure. Well, to understand what's going on with the company, we're joined by Mr. Gumaste, the managing director of the company. Hi, Mr. Gumaste. Thanks so much for joining in this morning, sir. Well, a couple of questions before we get to the pig iron business on the casting business side. What is the monthly run rate that you have currently? I ask you this because you have a fair bit of exposure to the CV and the tractor space. So what is the monthly run rate you're going at? Do you have visibility in terms of orders? And also you were increasing capacity from around 150 to around 200,000 odd. Is that still on track?
Yeah, currently our run rate is at 12,000 metric ton per month, which is very close to 1,45,000 metric ton per annum, which is very close to the full capacity, installed capacity we have today. And very shortly, we would be commissioning our fourth foundry, second molding line in Solapur. And that will take our capacity to very close to 200,000 metric ton.
When does that happen, sir? Q3 is what you had mentioned the last time.
Yeah, we are very close to those numbers, and our run rate has been good because the casting demand from all these sectors has been very encouraging for us, whether it's tractor, automotive industry, or even the earth moving equipment sector. So across all the sectors, the casting demand is good. At least the run rate or the demand picture will continue till all the festival seasons are over. After that, there could be some lull, but otherwise, for Kirloskar Ferrous, demand for casting is quite good.
Okay. So, sir, since demand is good and has picked up, and your capacity will go up as well, you earlier had a volume guidance of 5 lakh tons in pig iron and 1.4 lakh tons in casting. That is for FY23. Would you want to scale that up, considering how good demand is?
We have already, I think, declared earlier that our capacity in pig iron is going to 2.7 million ton, and casting capacity is going to 200,000 metric ton.
What is the volumes?
The volume guidance that you've put out for FY23, that's what I'm asking about, not your capacity.
The volume guidance, I have spoken earlier also, that we have been very consistently growing at a CAGR of about 15% for the casting business. We would like to keep up that over the next at least 2-3 years with the capacity additions happening.
15% CAGR, sure. Fair enough. Could you tell us about ISMT, sir? What is happening? You'd said that there is a bit of you were attempting a turnaround there. In that business, you own what, a little over 51%, right? In that business, just some idea of what's happening and what kind of numbers we can expect.
One thing is we have completed the acquisition process, and we are there, and we completed quarter one, and Q2 results are yet to be announced. We are on the job. I think we are on our timelines, and we will do the way we have done. I think we will turn it around, and it would be an interesting case for KFIL because it's one of the largest acquisitions for us.
So revenues revenues were 2,100 crores for that business. What could we sort of expect in FY23?
Can you just repeat?
Revenues for that business were about 2,100 crores last year, right? What can we expect?
Current our run rates are very close to, very close to 3,000 crores per annum. That's very close to that run rate. I think, though it is still stretching, but we could be very close to.
Very close to 3,000 crores. And at a net level, sir?
500 to 3,000 crores is the range.
2,500 to 3,000 crores for the full year. And at the net level?
At
the profit level, net profit?
See, we have a big job to do there. We have to work on our costs and the capacity utilizations. Okay. There's a lot to be done. I think it's too early to talk about the profit.
All right, Mr. Gumaste, before we let you go, quickly, if you could fill us in with a few details. The iron ore business, the iron ore green signal had to come. For the last many quarters, every time you join us, you tell us now it's likely to come about. Which quarter, sir, do we see that all the final all the green signals that come in, because I think the rough saving could be a few hundred crores. So give us a status update on that front. And also you have a couple of cost saving measures in the coming quarter. Is that on track? The coke oven, the captive power plant?
Or mines operationalization. That is the one thing which depends a lot on clearances from the government, and number of steps are there which I think not been able to keep up with any kind of our targets on the timeline. There are no major hurdles, but the process is taking time, and we continue to be optimistic that we should close the remaining steps and start operation of both the mines.
Mr. Gumaste, in terms of cost savings that Nigel was asking, is it 100 crores? Will you save more than that? What could the cost cutting be for you?
I think at this level of iron ore prices, about 100 crores is the kind of benefit we look from the iron ore business. And we have to get into the operation. With respect to other cost cutting projects, we are on line with the Coke Oven phase 2, and very shortly we'll be operationalizing it. We are awaiting the consent for operation, and other than that, we have taken debottlenecking steps in existing foundries to ensure 150,000 full capacity utilization from the earlier 3 foundries, and then adding the 4th foundry, which is the second line in Solapur.
Okay, all right, Mr. Gumaste. Well, the broad takeaway for me is that your casting business continues to see a strong amount of demand. You're confident you can grow that business. That's the non-commoditized side of business. So that's looking good. I guess that's what the street is reading into. We let you go today, but post your numbers. You come back with us, and then we'll get to finer numbers in terms of profitability, ISMT turnaround, as well as your business plans going ahead. It's good speaking to you this morning. For the time
Thank you very much. Look forward.
We'll have to slip into a short break. On the other side, Mitesh Thakkar will be joining in, as well as Sudarshan Sukhani. We'll get straight to their technical strategies.